Hello, hello. That wasn't a good start. Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 331. And today, yes, I'm doing a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1 offer. Someone said, do the Asia review. Review the Asia album. You said you promised you'd do the Asia review. Go on, do it. You promised me. You please, just do the bloody Asia review. Just do it. So I'm going to do the Asia review. I don't own the first two Asia albums. I did once, a long time ago. We have to cast your minds back. You have to cast your minds back to 1987. I was young. I was barely 16 years old, and I was wild and free, and I was out there exploring the world. You know what you do when you're a teenager, and I was getting into all kinds of music, and it was great. And I remember whenever I was in a record shop, coming across the Asia albums, being intrigued. And then one day, I thought, well, I've got this album, I've got that album. I didn't know which one to buy, and I was in Our Price, Selborne Walk, Walthamstow, and they had a special offer on. I think it was like two albums for £15 or something crazy deal. It was a good deal in those days. Along those lines, I can't remember exactly, but it was a two for deal, and they had the two Asia albums in there. And I thought, wow, I could get them. I've got some money. Now, for me, I wasn't working at that point. I was just still getting pocket money, and I only got a couple of quid a week. So, whenever I bought an album, it was a big investment for me. It was a big investment. So I was like debating whether to get these albums, and I picked up the first one, and I noticed it had a sticker on it, and it said features members of the bands Yes and King Crimson. I thought, Yes, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I thought, Yes, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. What kind of unholy supergroup is this? It's got Yes, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, all in one band. And it's got Roger Dean cover. Look at that cover, look at it. It's fantastic. So I thought, wow, I could get these two albums. I could get Asia and I could get Alpha. I could have both of them. And because they've got members of King Crimson, Yes, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's a supergroup. It's a fucking prog supergroup. God. Now, I didn't know anything about Asia. My Encyclopedia of Rock, which I've still got, when I used to refer to in the school library, only went up to 1978. So I was completely ignorant. And Asia, I don't think they were that big over. I think they were more American hit. But nonetheless, that sticker said King Crimson, Yes, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It sold me. It sold those albums to me. So I picked them up and I marched purposely to the counter and I put them on the desk and I paid. I slammed the money in a man's hand and I walked out with vim and vigour. Vim and vigour. And it was a fair walk home. It was about half an hour from Walthamstow, walk back to Leighton. I never used to get the bus, you see. I used to walk everywhere. That's why I'm the fine figure of the man I am now, because I always walk everywhere, you see. You know, six miles a day. That's why I'm physically fit, you know. Potent. You don't mess with me. You know? So, half an hour later, I'm at home. I've got my Sony, my white Sony disc Walkman, you know, CD Walkman. Got it white. It was. My grandparents bought it for me when they went on holiday. Got it home. It was a beautiful thing. It was the most precious thing of mine. It was white, and I plugged in my headphones. I put the disc in. I pressed the button. I thought, members of Yes, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. King Crimson, you know. I knew the name John Wetton. I knew John Wetton. Lark's Tungsten Aspect. Yeah, I know him. Yes, Steve Howe. I know Steve Howe. Cole Palmer. I know that. Jeff. I don't know Jeff Downs is. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think he's in a pop group or something. But yes, King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, supergroup, prog supergroup, and the disc's engaged, and the laser moves to its start position, and the album begins, and I'm listening to it, and I just like, well, I just thought, what is this? What is this crap? What? This is bullshit. This isn't King Crimson, Emerson, Lake Palmer, and Yes. This isn't some sort of unholy combination of the greats of prog. This is King Crimson, yeah, Emerson, Yes. Are you kidding me? This what? I think it's got to be a mistake. Maybe it's just the next song it'll pick. What? Only time what? No. And as the album's going on, I realised I've been duped. I was like, oh fuck me. So I thought, well, look, okay, maybe the first album, it was just a blip. Maybe the second album's more experimental, you know. Different cover, looked kind of cool, you know. Roger Dean cover, you know, Yes. Roger Dean cover, you know, fantastic. King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Yes. By this time, it's getting late. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's get ready for me tea. I thought, well, I've got enough time to listen to this album before my tea, and I take the first album out, put it back in its case, put the second album in, and I think, you know, it's a great album cover. It's got an eagle on it. It's got an eagle on it and a pyramid, and fuck me, yeah, it looks like a progressive rock album. This is fantastic. It's gonna be good. So I pressed the play button. It's obviously the first one. It was just a pop album. This one more experimental. It's gonna be this is the one. It's the one. King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Yes. And the laser starts, you know, engages into its start position, and it starts to play, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, this is fucking worse than the first album. Don't cry. The smile is your eyes. What? What is this shit? What is this American bullshit bollocks? What? I'll get to the end of the album. That's it. I just put them away, put them on the shelf. And I thought, oh no, I've been had. This is crap. I'll never get my money back. I mean, I could have bought 2 really good albums. I got this shit. It's going to take me weeks to save up money to, you know, £15 to 15. I spent 15 quid on these 2 fucking albums, and King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and Yes, and it's just middle of the road fucking pop music. It's not even good pop music. It's that awful bloody piss weak bollock shit that the Americans like. And then it's King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and Yes, as we said on the sticker. I was going to have 15, but it's going to take me weeks to save that up again. Weeks. I was never the same again after that. Never the same. Never. I was a changed man. It was changed. It changed me. Fundamentally, it's the core of my being. I never trust a sticker. Never trust a fucking sticker on the front of a CD or an album again. No matter what it says. You know, from the band that brought you, or the producer that did this. You know, or features the talents of that. No, I'm not going to fall for that again. Never. And not long after that, I took those 2 CDs. I took them to the local second-hand record shop and I traded them in, got store credit, and I used it to buy some proper progressive rock albums, you know. I can't remember which ones. It was probably some Emerson, Lake and Palmer vinyl, I reckon. But mainstream, middle of the road, AOR, what was it, AOR, MOR, bollocks. It had a sticker. It got me with a sticker. King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, yes. That's what it had. That's what it said. They fooled me. They lied to me. So those 2 albums, just a waste of time. If you like them, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I loved it. I still think the album sleeves look beautiful. But the music, never been so disappointed in my life. Never been so utterly bereft and disappointed and hurt. Hurt's the best word. Hurt. It hurt, you know. I've never been so hurt by a record. Usually there's something that you can get hold of and you appreciate, but I lost my innocence that day. It changed, like I said, it changed me, and I was never the same again. And I'll never ever forgive Asia for that. That's why Asia will always be a 4-letter word to me. I don't even like saying it now. Asia, horrible. So I mean, if I was to give them a rating, I'd give them half a point each. Half a Soul Survivor for first album, and half a Midnight Sun for the second album. I just think they're awful. I think it's a terrible band, and yeah, it's something you can get your girlfriends to listen to, but even then, yeah, just don't trust anything. Even if it has a sticker on it that says, you know, features members of King Crimson, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and yes, don't just be wise, and don't end up the same way I did. Don't let them take your innocence. So that's it. My name's been Darren Locke. I've been talking about the first 2 Asia albums, and hopefully this will be a warning, a very serious warning to you all. It's not funny. It's not funny, you know. I'm not laughing. What are you fucking laughing for? It's not a joke. It's not a fucking joke, is it? No. And with that, only one thing to say. That's prog on.